What's going on, guys? I'm Mark Linsanga from Techno Buffalo, and today we'll be talking about the Samsung Galaxy Alpha. You saw John unbox this a few weeks ago, and we've been using it ever since. So let's see how Samsung's new design language holds up. The Galaxy Alpha is noteworthy for being the first Samsung phone we've seen that uses a metal casing. It's the most attractive smartphone Samsung has made thus far, until the Note 4 becomes available. The metal sides with chamfered edges, similar to Apple's design, looks beautiful and feels great in the hand. The plastic back, meanwhile, has a soft touch quality to it that's somewhat similar to the Galaxy S5's plastic back, which I really like for some odd reason. Hardware-wise, the phone features a 4.7-inch 720p display, a 2.5 GHz quad-core Snapdragon 801 processor with 2 GB of RAM. It packs a decent-sized battery at 1860 mAh and a non-expandable storage at 32 GB. There's a heart rate sensor beside its 12-megapixel camera in the back, which is capable of recording 4K videos, as well as a 2.1-megapixel front-facing camera that can film in 1080p. There's also a built-in fingerprint scanner, which Samsung has been improving quite a lot recently, and the Galaxy Alpha is running Android 4.4.4 KitKat out of the box, of course with Samsung's TouchWiz skin over it. The Galaxy Alpha will set you back for $199 with a 2-year contract through AT&T, or $612.99 off contract. It is a bit more expensive than the Galaxy S5's off contract, even though it doesn't have the very latest specs, though it does sport a better design, which might account for the higher price tag. The 4.7-inch Super AMOLED display is color-rich and vibrant with good contrast, wide viewing angles, and a pixel density of 312 ppi. While it is sharp for reading text and viewing photos, it is noticeably less crisp than the Galaxy S5's 5.1-inch 1080p screen with 432 ppi. Nonetheless, the screen is very bright and has extremely rich colors, which is great for watching movies on Netflix or videos on YouTube. Of course, with some of Samsung's latest software tweaks, you can change the screen modes if you prefer a more natural screen tone. Performance-wise, the Alpha is plenty fast. The 2.5 GHz Snapdragon 801 processor is a beast and can handle pretty much anything you throw at it. Whether you're just browsing the web, playing games, or watching movies, it hasn't really slowed down on me during the weeks I've tested it. Battery life, on the other hand, isn't all that impressive. It'll last about a full workday with medium to heavy usage, but that's about it. I would have to charge the phone every night, which could be fine for the average person, but I was expecting something better from Samsung and its $200 price tag. In terms of software, Android 4.4.4 comes with the same TouchWiz skin as you'll get on the S5. As much as I want to like TouchWiz on a phone, Samsung stock apps like their web browser, calendar, app store, and more are inferior to Google's version and always have been. There are some pretty cool software tweaks that Samsung included that a lot of people could find useful, like private mode, which lets you protect files behind a password or fingerprint, easy mode, which is great for parents or grandparents, and there's also multi-window, which you can run 2 apps at once to get a feel for a true multitasking feature. But since the Galaxy Alpha only features a 4.7-inch screen, it's not all that great on this phone, but nonetheless the feature is still present. So let's talk about cameras. Cameras are probably one of the most important features that a lot of people look for in a smartphone. A lot of people say the best camera is the one in your pocket, and a lot of companies like HTC, Samsung, LG, and Apple really try to emphasize on how great their cameras are. The camera on the Galaxy Alpha is good. It's not the best, it's just good. I noticed with a lot of Samsung devices, they tend to over-sharpen the image, and the images tend to be a bit too crisp for my taste. But nonetheless, there are a ton of built-in software tweaks that Samsung included with all of their devices to make your shots better. And when it comes to build quality, it's well built. The chamfered edges, the metal buttons, it's the very first Samsung phone design-wise that I love. And I can't wait to see what Samsung has in store for us when the Note 4 is available. So to wrap things up for you guys, I'm giving the Galaxy Alpha a Techno Buffalo score of 7.5 out of 10. It's one of the best looking Galaxy phones around right now, and the camera is good and is plenty powerful for the average person, but I just wish that the screen and battery was just a bit better, especially for the price you're paying. Anyways, that's it for this video, guys. If you guys have any questions, just let us know in the comments down below. And as always, I'm Mark Linsanga from Techno Buffalo. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and if you guys would like to see more, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. We're also on Twitch, so make sure to check us out at twitch.tv/technobuffalo and see us play some good old-fashioned video games.